Alright, so what do we have in store for Quik Fix? Let's just get into it, Ari. We don't need to get into the platitudes. And what's up this week?
So when I need to say
nah.
Quik Fix is brought
Nah, Prism get them big up, you know. They're alright. Pure 24, alright. Let's just get into it. Let's get into what the people want to hear and see. Let's
give
go.
the people
what they want. Yes.
Okay. So it appears that Grammy Award-winning rapper Nicki
No,
Minaj.
read the title that Javi meticulously wrote.
Javi wrote Nicki versus The Fix?
Ooh.
Question mark.
Can't leave that out.
It appears that Grammy Award-winning rapper Nicki Minaj is not only a fan of dancehall and the broader Jamaican culture, but also a big supporter of the popular entertainment podcast The Fix. Last week, the Trinidadian Queen's rapper took to her Instagram stories to pose a question to the platform, more specifically Naro and also controversial YouTuber King Mix-Up, as she wrote, "What did Foota think about 5'9" ? Nightly Fix ? Naro ? King Mix-Up ? The crew then shared their opinions about her post on last week's installment of Quik Fix. Here's a view of what we had to say.
That I'm mixed about it. As you mentioned earlier, is this even Skeng song anymore? Even though I'm glad that there is a semblance of him left on the song. But this is not Skeng song anymore. This is Nicki Minaj's song.
Fully.
With that being said, I can only seek to praise this. When have we seen this amount of female artists on one song? And I think that the only person who could have done this was a Nicki Minaj.
Of course.
I don't think anybody else could have get Spice and
Dovey
Magnum on one song. And also help but wonder if this was done in an effort to deflect attention away from her divisive nature, at least how people have her as being divisive in the female rap game. Because you know there's a bag of things are going right now within the female rap
of
game.
course.
So I can't help but think if this is some way to deflect from that. But either way, I like it for what it is. All the ladies did their thing on it.
So a few days later, Nicki Minaj, seemingly infuriated, left a lengthy comment under the post. So you can check out last week Quik Fix on our YouTube channel to see what Nicki said. So
Yeah, she had a lot to say. So let's just get into it.
Yeah, your name call. So
yeah, she only knows me on the show. She don't know you.
You know.
So let me say what I need to say here. I won't address the misguided people out there, and I'm being kind here because you have some really dark people out there.
Ignorant.
It could be said that they're ignorant.
You just being ignorant.
That I saw commenting on Pink Wall's post on Instagram, where they just posted her comment under the Quik Fix video. I know that the majority of these people that have something negative to say about us did not watch the video and did not see what we had to say. Therefore, I will not be addressing them. I want to address the icon directly. Miss Nicki Minaj, the rap superstar.
The queen of
the
hip-hop.
queen herself. I'm addressing her directly. Nicki Minaj, you being the icon that you are, you being the person who I thought was in tune with things, because it's clear that she watches us. It's clear.
She watches you.
She watches me, sorry. She watches me and she pays attention to what I say.
Yeah.
I can't help but express some level of disappointment. Nicki Minaj, I'm disappointed in you. Now let's circle back 2 weeks ago to what a certain person said, Naro, about this Little Miss remix collaboration between the Icon and Skeng. I said that this is a W for Skeng. I have been the person, correct me if I'm wrong, Ari. I've been the person who has been bringing up quite slightly power levels. I was asking the people, what does this do for Skeng's power levels? This was for the people who was out there levels watching.
Skeng
right?
and Master.
And say in regards to the whole proposed beef or clash between Skeng and Massacre. This was for the people who were saying, say, yo, Skeng not up on the level for that. If I want to clash with a Massacre. I was the person who was bringing that up as a W for Skeng and to bring up say, yo, this is something. I mean, no one the Cracks fans them are gonna get pissed off at this. I don't care. This is something that a massacre has yet to do. Land a big international collaboration. I was bringing this up as a plus for Skeng. I would like to think that the ICON would have seen that. I'd also like to think that the ICON would not be a part of Troll Squad and just focus on the perceived negative what I had to say. We don't play the clip of what I had to say last week, right? I want to focus on the positive. She says she respects us. She respects us. Me. She respects me. She respects me. That's what I got out of her whole message.
Why?
While what she got out of it was, hurting Skeng, when we never said nothing about the collab hurting Skeng or that she steal any song from Skeng. This is where Google also comes into play. Where if you don't know what a word mean, look up what a word mean. When we say the word co-opt, I have the definition right here. When we use the word co-opt, this is what the word co-opt means. Divert or to use in a role different from the usual or original one. Adopt an idea or policy for one's own use. This is what we said Nicki Minaj did to the Little Miss song. Not that she thief it. Alright, is that she has co-opted the song, whether for good or for which we have not, we have acknowledged that it's mostly for good. Right? So I'd like to use this platform, this moment, to extend an invite to the ICON. She said she'll be in the island one before the year done. I think this all can be smoothed out with a conversation. We interviewed Pampete earlier today. Pampete said she's gonna be our emissary for peace.
No.
Pampete said she's gonna talk to Nicki.
Leave me alone.
I believe we can have a conversation with Nicki. I believe that Nicki will like us, mostly me. Right? I just think that she's not really caught up like that. I thought she was caught up, but it seems she's not really all that caught up. And that's all I have to say. It just seemed like she just never all that caught up on things.
Well, it was a very lengthy thing, and for somebody who likes to read, I was just like, nope, not gonna read it, because obviously I knew what it was. Like, it clearly was it felt like it was a rant, and she's just trying to be the rant. And I feel like she was almost co-opting another beef. And it wasn't because if Nicki really knew and if she watched the full thing, and I feel like she would have gotten that we weren't saying anything negative towards her. Really, it was just like we realized that it's Skeng's song and Skeng is now a featured artist on his original song. That's it. But we said that we understand the business move behind it. Can I say something else? Because I don't really care what you have to say. I mean, we're pretty much finished. It seems like I just this over there, but let me just say this as well, because I know that I said some things that could be perceived as negative when I questioned her motives. That's all I did. All right, I know that 2 weeks ago we put up a video. Did Nicki Minaj steal Little Miss from Skeng? We do those things from time to time. You know what people miss out with them thing? The question mark. Is a question. Right? Answer the question in the video. If you just watch the video. The answer is no. We do that because we want you to watch. It's YouTube metrics. It's YouTube. ICON. I like to say this as well and just finish this up. ICON, you are a divisive figure. I'm a divisive figure. It's not like I want to be. I can't help it. But she in a war with Blatter right now for Twitter. It is what it is. Whether you mean to be or not, you are a divisive figure. I'm a divisive is the right word. Polarizing. Okay. You either really, really love her or you really, really hate her. Exactly. And just like you, people really love you. Or people I'm sure if you were to bring up my name in a room full of artists, some would say, some would say, say Naro, you see me, a good youth. I'm sure it will be mixed results. I can't help that. I know who I am. I know the type of response that I garner from people. It just is what it is. Anyways, Nicki Minaj, forward to the fix. Let's see if we can work it up and bridge our item. Let's see. Can we all just get along?
Can't we all just get along?
And that does it for Quik Fix,
We're not talking about nothing else.
You literally co-opted
I co-opted the segment.
whole segment, Naro.
Oh, God.
My God.
We're not talking about how the
Naro.
guy and his opposition leader say, yo, Spice and Skillibeng are the worst thing for happen to dancehall.
No. We can talk a little bit about that because he
Alright.
said that they're doing politics. It's all politics, and he's saying that the party who brought them in, the party that is now in power, brought them in for a thing, and you know, saying that their music isn't played in what they said, the proper place you go in Jamaica, you don't hear it. So that's what he said. So it's all politics. People need to read the full context. I think Dancehall Mag did a full proper article on it, which you realize this is just politics, and of course dancehall is being used as a scapegoat overseas. So yeah,
I think so. For this opposition leader to say that was a step too far for say them are the absolute worst.
Yeah.
Elements of dancehall.
Yeah.
So that's what I think about that. It seemed like I've expended all my energy.
You co-opted the segment, Naro.
Addressing
and
Queen
that's
Nicki.
just who you are.
That's just who I am.
You just co-opt the segment, and you're just a polarizing figure.
I can't help it.
And I think you need to check yourself. You know, it's just negativity over here. Anyways, that does it for Quik Fix.